guys? Nate from Castlewood here, bringing you guys another video. This one's actually not a war recap. This is more of a loot strategy that I have come to found after the Town Hall 11 update, which a lot of people have been confused on, what farming strategy is effective for what type of loot. And for those who have been higher in the league, such as champions, or masters, or crystal for that matter, doing those, trophy pushing farming strategies, they haven't really necessarily been affected. I can't speak today. They haven't really been affected too much because they've been using the strategies that have kind of been adopted after this update. But for those like myself who love using barbarians and archers, doing that barch down in silver and gold leagues, we definitely have been affected, as dead bases have been. So they're very rare. I mean, they're not. I come across them. I wouldn't say very rare, but they're a lot more rare than they were before the update had come. So this strategy is actually a dark elixir. I like to call it sort of the milking strategy, as I've read in some of the forums, to get gold and elixir down in, I think, bronze and silver 3, which is virtually just a full army of goblins, and you just kind of basically milk. You get a small amount of loot, but the profit is where you really come out ahead. So we're going to look at quick a few attacks that I had just done in a span of probably, I think it was just like 2 or 3 minutes, to be honest, of dark. So this is dark elixir, guys, specifically dark elixir. So just if we look at these, I believe, yep, just these first 4, and then we're going to do a couple live attacks to show you kind of what's happening here after these replays. So totaling these up right here in a span of 8 to 6, that's 2 minutes, guys, here. So 700 plus 500, and then you got that 9, well, we'll round up, 800. That's roughly 14, I can't do math, that's 1300. And then we almost got 14. That's virtually, if in total, almost 1600 to 1700 dark elixir in 2 minutes, guys. So for those of you that are using barge and getting frustrated with a couple failed attacks and using all that elixir, this is where it's at. Drop down to silver 1. You might be able to do this in gold 3, but I think the lower you are, the better for finding these types of raids. So what we're going to be looking for are dark elixir drills that are sitting outside that are relatively full. And you're going to want your archer queen, definitely. She's a big help in this. Or if your barracks are boosted, you can just use barbarians and archers for this strategy. So what we are doing is just don't think about it too much, guys. Just quick scroll through a few bases and find where those drills are kind of just sitting out in the open. This one's tucked in there along with the other one that's on the corner there. So we're going to just roll in real quick. Drop some barbarians, get our archers in the back, and you don't want to spam troops. Definitely be conservative when you're doing this, because it is, like I said, quick in and out, and you don't want to be waiting on your barracks very often. It should be a constant raid strategy. So we're gonna keep rolling here. Hopefully they can take out those 3 elixir palms, excuse me. And then we're gonna a couple more barbs just to kind of get the job done here, and then we're gonna get our queen in here just to take out that one drill. Come on, take it out. Go, archer. Oh, okay, we'll get those 2 just to hop in there. Alright, then we're gonna drop her, and we're gonna use our ability immediately so she's invisible, and then we're gonna end it right there. That's 741 dark elixir. That took about less than a minute, guys. So, and then we got 145. These bases, don't necessarily just skip over them. I mean, look real quick. There's one on the inside that's full, so that's where it is. But sometimes, I mean, if you got 200 dark elixir just sitting out there, 2 drills side by side, quick drop your queen, take that loot, run, just get out of there. So we're gonna see if we can find hopefully a big one. I kind of want to get a decent one for you where they got the black drills full. No, I think those are 3s. That's not gonna, wow, talk about gemming. That's 100 for 500. That wouldn't be too bad, but I don't. Like I said, guys, when you see that all in the storage on the outside, you don't want to use all of a full army of troops because then you're waiting basically. So this one's not bad whatsoever. So I mean, you drop some of your archers here, and then we're just gonna get our queen down to. Like I said, it's all about conservation here. So you're not expecting, you know, hundreds of thousands of dark elixir here. You just quick popping in and then you're just going. So I mean, that's 360 right there. Yeah, it's not a lot, but when it adds up over the span of time, you could easily be making 20k plus an hour, no problem. It's just you're going to be on playing a lot more. So if you got the time, if you're a hardcore farmer, and this is, I think this is a big strategy that not a lot of people do or know about in that sense. So we're gonna quick get this drill here, and then we're gonna get the other one, see if we can get quite a bit of this loot, because I think, yep, the storage is empty there for the most part. So archers are gonna take that as long as that wizard tower is distracted. Alright, and then our queen is gonna come in to save the day right up here. So one thing about using your queen with this strategy is you do not want her to get pegged by a mortar. So if mortars are blasting your troops, don't drop your queen right in the crosshairs of that. You want her to be healthy throughout this whole thing. I mean, if she does get pegged for a few minutes, that's not the biggest issue. Keep doing the same thing with this, with just barbarians and archers. So right there, I showed you guys just 3 raids in a matter of 3 or 4 minutes, which was over 7-3. That's almost 10, 11. That's almost 1,800 dark elixir right there in 4 minutes. I mean, for those of you that are using gibarch with wizards, and not everyone does that, but and even spells for that matter. I mean, you're waiting so much time and you're spending all that elixir. But this strategy, you're also getting gold and elixir in it very slowly, but it's all about dark elixir and profit here, guys. So I hope this helped you, and you can leave a comment if you like it, if you're doing this strategy right now, how is it working for you. So thanks for watching, guys.